Hello everyone, and welcome back to 4KB Shorts. Let's learn! Another one, so soon, yes, absolutely. I downloaded a new version of the home system to make sure it was all up to date and everything, and I got something new. The Fly Command Pod. I don't know what this is. I saw a screenshot of it, and I thought, that's interesting. I didn't get a chance to take a look at it, so that's what I'm doing now, and I'm bringing you all along for the show. So, we have Fly Orbital Tug, equipped with a small internal RCS fuel tank, a large battery, and heavy-duty reaction wheels to handle heavy cargo. So, no idea what that means, but it's cute as... wow. Okay, it's... that is awesome looking, actually. That's really... I love Bobcat Industies. Look at this thing. Very futuristic. Very, not Farscape, but Freelancer. That's the one I'm looking for. Very Freelancer looking. Anyone who's ever played Freelancer, you know what I'm talking about. If you've never played Freelancer, go play Freelancer and then come back when you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is a tug. I don't know if this is it for the tug. I don't know what other parts this thing came with. It came with the new home system. Fly RCS thruster block. Where does that go? Does it go anywhere? Does it go everywhere? I see what I'm looking at. So, a thruster block. Okay, it makes sense. But what do I do with it? Where do I put it? I don't know. Let's find out. That's what this is for, right? This is a Let's Learn. We find out where we put things like this. Well, I'm assuming that since this is technically supposed to be looking like that, right? So this is supposed to go like right here or something. So we say X to make 2, like so. Not, well, that's even, yeah, but it's not cute. And you know how we are. We need everything to be cute. If not cute, then at least symmetrical. Okay, so yeah, it's a thruster block that then doesn't have to be like attached to like here. You can attach... okay, that makes sense, I suppose, for now. We'll edit that as we go along because we're still looking for parts. What other parts do we have? We have a thruster block. I'm not seeing anything super new here. Okay, what's next? Aerial. We have AVT1 winglet. I don't think that's part of this. It's a funny color, but I don't think it's part of the fly, so we will ignore that for the moment. What else do we got? We have... I figure this thing has an engine somewhere. And protractor mod. Well, yeah, that's a protractor mod. It's okay. So there's that. So if there's an engine for this thing, I just have to find it in this list somewhere. Where are you, engine? Well, maybe it just uses like whatever engine you have on hand, I suppose. If you want to put like that on, well, that's a nice fit. Maybe that's what they wanted us to do. Put that little thing on there, and then what? Want to know? Yeah, the raw big engine. Look at that engine. That's a huge engine. Like I said, not sure if that's what they wanted. Now you have the home module engine, but way too big. Way too big. We can put one of these big buddies on there, but that won't work either. That's just way too... oh, here we go. Home. No, that's the home. Oh, that's the home 3 meter. Hey, I didn't know the home came with its own fuel tank. Well, here's a Let's Learn. Home 3 meter RCS fuel tank. Okay, so apparently the home has fuel tanks. Who knew? I've been using the generic ones, but more information for everybody involved. Or maybe that's new for the download that I downloaded. Like it didn't have fuel tanks and now it does? Because I don't remember those. I'd have to look at like an old LP and see if I have it. So yeah, it doesn't look like I have any engine specific items for this. Just the CNC, the RCS thrusters. Very useful for lateral translation with heavy cargo forward of the fly cockpit, properly balanced with the rear RCS. You won't spin around COM, center of movement, I think. Don't ask me, I don't know. Tuned for better vacuum efficiency, this RCS block is very efficient in atmosphere. Okay, so we're gonna have to test this little guy out because I have no idea what the hell they're talking about. What the hell they're talking about, in all honesty. I'm pretty sure now that I'm looking at it, what this is for is that. I think. And I think these are headlights. I don't like the way this sits. It's a little close for some of the builds I make. But I guess if that were really a problem, I could easily correct it by doing something really jackass like this. And then you'd have that, you know, the little extender, or you could you could extend it a different way, like instead of having this whole thing, you could say, put that on there and then maybe take, that's the big one, maybe take the tiny one and do that like I usually do, and so that would give you an extender there. So we'll do that for now because I don't see us docking with anything. I mean, we could dock with the space station if we really wanted to. Downside of this is I don't know where this thing's center is. I mean, this thing is, it's big, but it's tiny at the same time, and that makes me nervous. So, let's go ahead and clamp it up. We're just going to clamp it up really quick. If we can. Okay, yeah. We're going to clamp it up. And then we're going to take it out on the launch pad, and we're going to see what, if anything, this little guy can do. And then maybe we'll launch it. Maybe we'll have a launch. So I will see you guys out there on, well, we're going to call this a test. So we're going to call this a test fly. And then, now I'll see you guys out on the launch pad. And it'll just be one moment. Oh, look, and it's nighttime. Perfect. Nighttime means that we can test out our lights and see if they work. So let's do that. Let's see how our lights work. So we will say you. Oh, there we go. There we go. 2 little orange lights. Unfortunately, we won't be able to see what they shine against because there's nothing to shine against from here. But those are automated lights. We don't need external lights unless we want them. Right click, control from here, rename vessel, lights on, electric, and so it has 250 monopropellant. That's actually a lot, which is good. And then we have Dillis. Is that an I or a U? That is an I. It's Dillis Kerman. Hey, Dillis Kerman. So it's IVA for ooh. Oh wow, that's I am a TIE fighter. Yeah, you know, you thought it too. I just said it. Okay, so this is Dillis Kerman. This is his tugboat-ish thing. There's all of our data there, and there's a bunch of buttons and stuff we can't use. That's okay. We're okay with that. Do we have a... Ooh, this is a really nice view. I love this view. This view is awesome. We will definitely have to launch this thing, I'm sure. Okay, so we have all of our data here. Oh, I can see. Okay, see, yeah, see. So I extended our systems, and because I did that, we now have the clamp up here, which is great. Let's camera out. Okay, let's activate our first engine. And then let's just throttle up. And I don't know why I want to do this. I didn't put MechJeb on, so I don't know how much it weighs. But, well, we don't have any parachutes, but we can end the flight midway, I think, right? So let's see just how well this thing reacts, and let's throttle up to maximum, and then release our clamps. Oh, wow, that is really light, isn't it? Okay, we're going to burn through this fuel pretty quick, but what I want to do is I want to try to get high enough to where we can then see what the RCS can do, because I'm kind of curious about that. So we'll just kind of fly. Whoa. Yeah, it's very hard to control, not because it's hard, but because it's actually just, it's one of those super light vehicles, and super light vehicles tend to do things that normal vehicles wouldn't. So we're just going to go straight up. We're as straight up as we can get, considering I'm fiddling with the controls. Okay. So we're at 6,000 meters. We're about to burn out of fuel, which is okay. Wow, 9,000 meters on just that little tank? Okay, there we are. So let's turn our RCS on and just roll it a little bit. I guess that kind of works. Oh, I see. The thrusters are angled. They're not straight out. That's helpful. Probably wouldn't be very good for docking, and I say that because if I switch over to docking and then I say, yeah, I don't know, it might be good. No, because it would still rotate us, I think. It might rotate us, I don't know. No, it looks like that might actually work for docking. Maybe not keeping us perfectly level, but we'd have to see, I think. Well, we're coming back down, and we're going to be coming back down pretty fast. So for the moment, this is a good initial test of this platform. I think maybe we'll take a trip. Maybe we'll take a trip up to the space station, up to Bob's space station, and see what Bob's doing. And go hang out with him, and Dillis and him can hang out for a little while. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and end this flight before we crash back down to the planet's surface. And I will see you guys back inside, I think, or maybe just back up in orbit when I build a rocket under this thing, because I don't think I'm going to change anything. And we'll see what we can see, so I'll see you there. Alright everybody, in orbit, surprisingly easy to get to. It just took an asparagus system with all orange tanks. Once again, sorry, we are on the dark side, so I'll kind of show you using the light through Kerbal cheat that we have going on here because of a bad shadow thing, I think is what's going on there. Anyway, point being is it just took this, and this tank is still really full. Which is really good, because we have like 2,090 meters per second worth of burn. Our orbit is kind of off. Not sure why, just kind of off. But that'll help us out because we are going to try to dock. Oh, gotta read it. Gotta dock with the Big Bob 2 Screaming Hot Deal Super Self-Service Station and Alcohol Boutique. And yes, we're going to try to dock with that. Yeah, super fun. So I'm going to go ahead and work out that and get us closer. Because, you know, that's not the point of this. The point is just to test out how this little bug works, the fly works, and the only way to do that is to dock with something, so we might as well dock with something we already have on board, or out in space. So I will see you when we're closer. Okay everyone, here we are, much closer. This huge tank is still almost half full, and I do remember that we did borrow some fuel from the Big Bob surface station, and because of that we're going to try to give some back. Yeah, we're going to be nice, we're going to try to give some back. Now I don't have a bolt on here, so I only have RCS at this. I don't have RCS down here, I didn't plan for that. That means that we're going to have to do this rather weird, because I don't know how this is going to handle. So we're going to have to kind of eyeball it a little bit, as best we can. And you know how good I am at that, right? Yeah, we're going to have to eyeball it as best we can. We're just going to kind of thrust forward, I think. On this side of the ship. I really should be in chase cam if I'm going to be doing it this way, but I'm going to try to use my main thruster engine, I think, more than any other. Just to get us to where we need to go, mostly. Oh, and that'll get us within 46 meters of it. Woo, great. Let's flip ourselves around, though, so we can slow ourselves down. Once again, I may have to ditch this tank. I do have a decoupler on here just in case I need to. I am only using these 4 little thrusters, don't know how they're going to work. But I will say that the fly swatter has so far performed admirably. I can actually move this big, huge tank and 34 tons using only the invisible, I'm going to call them invisible RCS thrusters on this thing. I haven't even had to turn on my actual RCS yet. I also don't have any SAS on here. Oops, my bad. But we're going to see how that works for us. And so we are going to speed up a little bit. Whoa. Gets all angry when I do that. Yeah, it's going to be within 47 meters? 47 meters, so let's warp to 10. Because we're not going very fast. Not going very fast. And this thing might be too heavy to dock there. I don't know. I do not know. It might actually be way too heavy to dock there, but we'll have to see. We will have to see. And of course my frame rate has gone to crap because it's trying to render all this fun stuff. All this fun stuff. Yeah, so this might be a little bit of a pain. And let's just keep flying by, I think. We have 30, according to Jeb, we have 28 seconds till we start moving away. That's a lot of seconds. Well, not really when it's this laggy, but... There we go. Okay, can't get much better. Whoop. Whoop. Alright, now it's time to turn on my RCS. Go to my docking, and I want to reverse thrust, please. Yeah, just reverse thrust. Now, how much fuel is that using? Oh, that's not using very much at all, is it? Okay, so there's that. Now let's see what happens when I try to thrust up. Oh, yep, I get a spin. There's a little bit of a spin going on. So that's going to be a thing, unfortunately, but we'll see what we can do to fix that. Set as target. I guess I can say control from here, even though that's pointing in the same direction. That's okay. We want to rotate. Ooh. Little thrusts of rotation. See, I could do this without this big tank on here. I could just ditch the tank, but I really want to try to get there, you know? So let's see. Which way are we going? Oh, I see what I've been doing. I've been doing it wrong. Yeah, my bad. Alright, just thrust that way a little bit. Yeah, if this thing wasn't so laggy for me, I don't think it'd be such a problem, but it is kind of laggy for me, which is kind of a pain. We are going to want to be in chase cam, of course. which is going to make this really weird to pilot, but not impossible. Okay, we are just rolling ourselves over, and there's a purpose for this. Try to keep it like right like here so I can see what I'm doing. Yep, that's right. That's the right way. We want to keep rotating that way. Just for the moment. Just for the moment, I want to keep rotating that way. This is not working out like I thought it would. Alright, and that should not be close enough, but be close enough, you know? And we want to back away. And move closer at the same time. So we say move closer, back away. Not sure where we're going with that. Looks like we're going down and to the right. So not perfect, I'm afraid. Most kind of thrust in that direction and hope for the best. Kind of thrust in that direction and hope for the best. Unfortunately, the way this thing is designed, thrusting left and turning left basically get you the same results. You kind of thrust in the direction that you're going, but at the same time you don't. I would have to be above it and thrusting forward for this to work properly. And I'm not even close to be doing that, so... I'll fiddle with it a little bit more because this is going to waste a lot of time doing this. And if I can't get it, I will jettison this big tank, and then we'll just try to dock the bug with these 4 thrusters and see what we can do. So I will see you in just a moment, I promise. Alright everyone, was not working, did have to decouple from the big tank, unfortunately. Just did that about a second ago. I tried to thrust it backwards so it would leave us alone. I was going to try to dock with this, but that did not work. So we're going to try to do it now, I suppose. We're still really rotating. Yeah, this whole not 4-time decoupler thing, or this 4-time, yeah, not really working for us. Because even my to thrust up, like to move up, still tilts me. And that's because my center is off. That's all that is. But that's okay. We can go rotation. Whoa, see, rotation really hits you hard though. So let's RCS off and rotate ourselves a little bit. I'm super duper light now. For these kinds of controls, I am going to have to cheat a little bit. So let's do thrust and RCS on and forward. I may have had to put like, I don't know, an SAS unit on it maybe would help, but I doubt it. I kind of doubt it. Not 100% doubt it, but kind of doubt it. I could go IVA and like really screw us up. Yeah, I could go IVA and like really mess everything up and be like, oh, here we go. Here's how we're going to pilot this thing. We're going to pilot it like this. Don't know how that's going to work. But we'll see what we can do. There you go. Alright, speed it up, slow it down. Do that kind of stuff. We want thrust. I believe my RCS is on. Can't tell from inside here. Oh, nope, it's not. So RCS on. And then what we want to thrust up, I guess, and left. And we want RCS off, and we want to whoa. Yeah, we really don't want to fight that, so yeah, we're moving down to the right, so we want our RCS on again. Oh, there it is. There's my RCS thruster. Whoa, rotate is not what we want. We want thrusting. Massive amounts of thrusting. Okay, and up. RCS off, and then rotate us back. Difficult. Very difficult. But not impossible. Okay, we're moving towards it. Let's quick save so we can ram it. Not sure that was the brightest idea, but we'll see what we can do. We don't want to rotate that. We want to thrust. 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 Okay, even these tiny thrusts are enough to really get me moving. Okay, I'm kind of moving up and to the left of it. Not good. Thrust down. Okay, rotate R and set ourselves up. We might be coming in a little low. I think we are. Let's RCS on. Reverse our thrust a little bit to help out. Okay, there we go. Testing up. Up is helpful. Up a little bit to the left, I think, but that's okay. I can't believe I'm trying to dock like this. But here it is. Okay. And reverse a little bit. Adjust to the right a little bit. Okay, and I'm not sure how straight that is in comparison to everything else, but we'll see. Yeah, not very straight. So, once more, into the breach. Eek. Oh, this one's gonna be tough. This is tough. Not aligned at all. But we're gonna try it like this. We're close, and close is good. So here we go. I think it's Dillis is still with us. Don't know. Hard to tell. Hard to care. Oh yeah, there you go. First person docking. Oh. Come on. Come on. RCS off. I guess we can just turn. Oop. SAS off. So it looks like all of my command stuff just went weird because now we're technically attached to that even though we're still wobbling around. So there's a little glitch for you with the fly swatter there. That's what I'm calling it, the fly swatter. So it does dock. It docks well. I need to fix the RCS a little bit, I think, because the RCS, the way the RCS currently works, not that great, not that wonderful. Oh, I've been doing all that without my solar panels extended either. I put solar panels on here because I'm like, I'm going to need solar panels to go out here, and apparently I was wrong. I don't need solar panels, but there's a solar panel open in case I needed one, so a solar panel. Now I don't think you have to open this. There are no doors, I don't believe, but let's see where our Kerbin can get out. So is it oh, it's Shelky with us this time, not Dillis like we had last time. So when you EVA, you EVA basically onto the side of the pod, like that. So that's where you EVA to. So I guess I gotta keep in mind which side of the pod you EVA on. And let's just let go and RCS up, and that'll flip us over. Whoa. Get yourself all straightened out, Selkie. There you go. Alright, let's go visit Bob. Bob needs a friend. Let's go visit Bob. I'm not very good at IVAs. Or excuse me, EVAs. I'm not very good at IVAs either. I'm not very good at EVAs, really. So, I believe Bob... Yeah, okay, there's the command module for Big Bob's service station. So we're going to go inside and say hi to Bob. That's going to be our gig for today. A little bonus on this Let's Learn about the bug, the fly, whatever we're calling it today. I don't know, it's the thing. It's pretty cute. It works. It's pretty efficient, actually. Can't complain about that. Okay, up. Be careful, little Kerbin guy. Be careful. Don't want to lose Selkie. Don't want to throw him into space, like so many other things we've done. Alright. And forward a little bit. Oop, and grab. And board. Yay! Let's Ivy. Pops is like, oh my god. At least Selkie's okay. Selkie, you okay? Bob, you okay? Bob's like, oh, I don't want to be here, but Selkie's here to visit you. He came in. He's taking a sit, looking around, saying, what's up? What's going on? How's it going? So, yeah, we'll just go ahead and do that. All right. So we've done that. I guess it's time to go outside again. We'll take Selkie. We're not going to take Bob. Bob 2 is going to remain at Bob 2's service station. That's what Bob 2's service station is about. Can't have Bob 2's service station without Bob. Otherwise, it'd be Selkie 1 service station. That's not funny. Okay, I don't think I can get... Oh! I bumped into it. I was going to say, I don't think I can get around it. And I guess I proved my point. So, let's rotate our happy cells back over to the fly. Pack fuel's at 97%. Moving kind of fast, I think. I gotta be careful. I'm not very good at this. I'm doing okay so far, but I have to be cautious because I get nervous and then I get jumpy and then I get weird, and my screen rate, or my frame rate, that's the word I'm looking for. Thank you. My frame rate is not that high, so I have to be careful. Okay, there you go. There you go, Selkie. Shelky, excuse me. There's an H in there. Get the H out of there. That's funny. All right, grab hold and board. Alright, yay, look at that. Now, we did the IVA, well, we can't uncouple, I guess, from here without actually saying, yeah, we have to be outside to uncouple. So we can't. Oop. Oh wow, I can switch between the two of them. Cute. Too bad Bob can't see him. But I was like, oh, see, if I had parked on this side, it would have been a perfect view. We could have looked outside and seen Selkie. Aww. Oh well. Oh well, we'll deal with that when we can. So we're back outside. I think we're in control of... Well, it doesn't say what we're in control of, so we're going to go ahead and decouple. So quick save before we do that. And, well, we're not going to keep this, so let's see how much... I used some of the fuel in some of these tanks, like one of these tanks, I think. I drained, like, no fuel out of it, yeah. So there's fuel in this tank, and we're not going to really use it that much, I think. So we're going to say out and out. Okay, and that gives us enough fuel to, like, maybe deorbit burn, or at least test a deorbit burn, because I didn't put parachutes on it. I wasn't expecting to bring it back. So we did a little refuel at the same time that we did everything else. We want to switch to, yes, import thrusters, that on, that off, and we want to reverse thrust. And we want to IVA so we can see our ship leaving. There it goes. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. We can turn some of this off, I think. Let's turn off a little bit of mech jet because he's been in my way this whole time and I haven't been able to see my instruments or anything and see how pretty this view is. So we can turn off our RCS a little bit while we're pulling away, and we can turn. I think, oh wait, we gotta actually switch up and there we go. Rotate. Rotate. Wow, look at that. Look at that. I didn't put any docks on the tube there. If I had, I would have gone and gotten fuel from it or something. So yeah, a pretty nice view, a pretty nice little bug too. Look at this thing. I mean, you can see everything. Awesome, and it controls really well, even for a first build without like correctly placed thrusters. My bad on that one. So a one-man vehicle, very fun, very entertaining. Let's see. I had mech chip there for a minute, but I turned him off. Let's see what our vessel information says. So my surface thruster weight ratio and the current thruster weight ratio, pardon me, is actually fairly high, to the point where I could almost probably deorbit from here. So let's try it. Let's just do a quick deorbit test while we're sitting here. And we'll just, nope, engines, thank you, staging, and then thrust. Oh, this happens sometimes. Activate engine, there we go. There it is. Okay, just the engine wasn't activated for some reason. So, whoa, space garbage. Thank God I didn't ram that. And we really do have to cancel that. So, oh, I'm still in chase cam. That's why. So we'll go free cam. Okay. So we'll oh yeah, look at that. Deorbit burn already. That's all we needed. It was that little thing, and now we'll be crashing back into Kerbal at some point. Probably on the dark side, I think. It looks to be... Yeah, it looks like we'll be crashing in on the dark side. So wonderful. Deorbit burn and everything. We just passed over Kerbal Space Command. Fine. Cool. Very little efficient engine here that we got going on. Just burn up. Just be like, raw. Probably almost get back into orbit. Be like, oh no, I don't want to die. Get us back into orbit. Well, that's where my orbit would be if I could get back into orbit. Oh, engine's out of thrust, so we're gonna hit water just on the dawn side. So yeah, here it is. Here's the fly, I guess, the fly tug, how I built it. I'm sure you can build it in multiple different ways using your own parts and components. I would absolutely suggest putting these thrusters like on the butt end of whatever you're carrying with you if you're carrying something up, or putting two sets on here if you're just taking this on its own. We didn't test our headlights up there. My apologies. There wasn't enough sunlight. We didn't have to, so we didn't test how bright the headlights are. I do apologize for that. But that'll be something that you guys will have to do on your own to check it out. Absolutely, absolutely check it out. Bobcat Industries. I will absolutely include the link as well, like I always do. If not, it'll be in one of my other Let's Learns, but I'm pretty sure I'll include it without a problem. So there it is. So once again, I would like to thank you all for joining me, 4 Kilobyte Short, Shelky, and Bob too, on this Let's Learn of Kerbal Space Program. And I will see you next video.